Hey guys, so not exactly the trading day session we were expecting, even though, pre-market we're kind of looking at the dip since yesterday, and yesterday not also being the day we were expecting. But let's start off with why AMC, dipped or is still dropping. So today started off around $9, and then kept dropping, jumped a little bit, before dropping, jumped a little bit around, 10. I was watching it on my platform, and then from that point forward, went downward basically, and then recovered a little bit around maybe 850, 9, and then dipped pretty much and touched 6. That was really hard to watch, and then recovered sharply at 890 something, and then I think we were really gonna crush, the 10%, the $10 wall, and then go back up, but no. Stabilized and consolidated around 750 and 850. So this is really where we stand at the moment of recording of this video. The share is actually trading at 759, so 42%, actually 43, almost 43% pullback from what happened at mid-session today. So to my opinion, the reason why it keeps selling off, the reason why it keeps dropping is because, we are receiving kind of a mixed information from, the media around the short sale covering. And if you look at this article, for example, the short sale on AMC are still huge. They are still very huge compared to the actual position on the actual trade itself. So people the media, especially on TV, they keep saying, oh, the shorts are covering, or they're talking about the 20 billion, $30 billion mark-to-market loss. But mark-to-market is actually an unrealized gain. It just means that as the current share price based on the position you entered, if you bought a share at $10 and then it's now currently trading at 8, it means you are losing $2 per share. But until you do sell, it's not a realized loss. So it can still change if the price keeps going down or if the price keeps going up. So the fact that we're having these mixed signals from what is actually being displayed on TV and what is the data is actually showing doesn't necessarily, confirm what is happening in reality. Because if the shorts were all covered, we shouldn't having, this type of movement on the share price, both for AMC and GameStop. So that's number one to me. And then number two, Cash App, the fact that Robinhood are restricted people from buying unlimited shares, and Cash App was kind of a fallback trading platform for the retailers. And now Cash App also is facing trouble, not that it's intended, but from what they tweeted this morning, it seems like it's coming from the clearinghouse. So basically the clearinghouse is the company that is supposed to settle down with on the back end. On the back end, they're gonna take care of, when you buy a share, they'll make sure that, you have those physical shares transferred to, with the stock exchange and the brokers. Same thing when you sell, they're going to make sure that, in terms of margin. So the clearinghouse is really the company being the middleman between the market and the investors plus the broker. So the fact that people can buy unlimited on Cash App, it's not really helping, So to me, those are the main two factors. Actually, there's a third one. So keep in mind that a lot of people following the restrictions from Robinhood were moving away from Robinhood. But keep in mind that in order to move your money away, first of all, it has to happen during business hours. So that's something that information was disclosed last end of week. And then if people started shifting the money, it would take some time for the money to settle, for the shares to be transferred to settle. It takes three business days. That's what it's supposed to take, but in reality it might take much time than that. So the fact that people are still waiting for the transfer or the new accounts for the money they had in Robinhood to or other like E-Trade or Webull to settle down, that is taking some time and preventing them from buying, plus the two other reasons I mentioned earlier. I know this is definitely not the expectation that everyone, especially the newbies in the stock market and investing world, were expecting, but it's part of being an investor in the stock market. You ride at the price right, you rise that it does. So you follow along. It's like a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But if you did invest with conviction in what you were doing, you shouldn't be really afraid, because I think we have some pretty good news coming, and you don't want to miss out the next video I'm gonna post about it. So guys, make sure you do subscribe if you're new to the channel, and then give me a thumbs up if you do like the video. All right, see you in that next video.